Someone sent me a video recently that was entitled "The Scariest Verse in the Bible." It was taken from Matthew 7 when people came before Christ and said, "Lord, didn't we prophesy in your name and work miracles and cast out demons?" And he says, "Depart from me, I never knew you, workers of lawlessness." Now, this person went on to talk about grace and talk about how Christ perfectly obeyed the law and was sinless, and all that is absolutely correct. But what he left out was the verse is self-explanatory. In the verse just before that, Christ says, "Not everyone who says to me, 'Lord, Lord,' will enter the kingdom of heaven, but those who do the will of my Father who is in heaven." The whole passage is about false teachers. And those people who came to Christ and were being cast out of his presence had listened to false teachers. It's obvious. They believed, they had works. But Christ said they didn't do his Father's will. Well, are we saved by grace? Of course. The first time we hear of grace in Scripture is in the story of Noah. It says Noah was saved by grace. Would he have been saved had he not built a boat? When the Lord came to him in grace and said, "Build an ark, a flood is coming," what if he had gone out and preached and prophesied and performed miracles? Would that have saved him from the flood? James tells us that even demons believe and tremble. And he says, "Someone will say, 'You have works, I have faith.' But I say, I will show you my faith by my works." By what works? The will of the Father. Our Father's love language has always been obedience. Deuteronomy is the book of the covenant. And in chapter 28, it outlines blessings for obedience and curses for disobedience. If you faithfully obey the voice of the Lord your God, being careful to do all of his commandments that I command you today, blessed shall you be in the city. Blessed shall you be in the field. Blessed shall be the fruit of your womb, the fruit of your ground, the fruit of your cattle, the increase of your herds, and the young of your flock. Blessed shall be your basket and your kneading bowl. Blessed shall you be when you come in, and blessed shall you be when you go out. The Lord will cause your enemies who rise against you to be defeated before you. They will come out against you one way and flee before you 7 ways. The Lord will command the blessing on you in your barns and in all you undertake, and he will bless you in the land that the Lord your God has given you. What a promise. In Philippians 2:12, we're told, "You've been obedient. Continue it. Work out your salvation with fear and trembling." Friends, we need to know Scripture. We need to know when false teachers are teaching us something that does not agree with Scripture. We need to be obedient to his word. We need to work out our own salvation with fear and trembling. I hope you're doing just that, and I hope that all of his blessings come upon you and overtake you in all that you do. Have a great day.